All right, howdy gamers, and welcome back. I'm your host, Different Moon. Yep, that's audio. Yeah. We're back for another Mensis Monday here. Last time we made it past Father Gascoigne into the Cathedral Ward and all the way down to the gates of Old Yharnam, where we were warned that we were not needed there. But I don't know if we're gonna let that stop us. Seems like there might be some interesting stuff down there. So, you know, maybe we'll just press forward anyway. But yeah, let's get started here. Actually, before we do any of that, I have like 7,000 echoes on me right now. So,
home, good hunter.
Actually, before we do that, I think I might be able to upgrade the Kirk. Nope, I sure can't. Oh, I need one more. Okay. Oh, but can we do blood gem? Okay, wait, what does this do? Okay. Physical attack up, so pretty small, but you know, a point of damage is a point of damage. And again, this is something that I feel like is not totally spelled out to you, but these are unequipable as well. I feel like my first playthrough, I was like, well, I don't want to lock myself into 0.7% physical up, and then later I find a better one. And
welcome home.
But nope, you can just swap them out.
What is it? Very well, let me.
How far does 7,000 get me? Okay. 2 levels. Let's get up to 20 strength. That feels good. And I bet, you know what, I haven't used any of my cold dews, so let's put those there.
Farewell, good hunter. May.
And then oh boy, I don't remember how much these get. This has got to be 200, right? 350, okay. And then that would make, how much is this one? 500, okay, perfect.
Welcome. What is it you desire?
Love an ice cold dew, yeah.
Very well. Let the echo. Let me stand close.
These ones pack a little bit more punch than the dews you might be used to. And let's put another point in endurance, because swinging that hammer around is no easy task. Hi, Emily.
Farewell,
Okay.
good. May you.
That ought to do it. Okay, and where? Yeah, Old Yharnam. Here we go. Yeah, a lot of my tasks in improving my OBS setup have to do with audio right now. One of my next things that I need to figure out how to do is there's a way to record different inputs to different tracks on the output recording. Right now I'm just recording everything to the same track, which doesn't give me a whole lot of flexibility in the edit, which I don't really need at this point, or at least I've been kind of lucky that my basic setup is like relatively good, and so there haven't been a whole lot of I don't want to run down there. Do I? I probably should have just ran down there, huh? We can do that another time. But obviously having game audio and voice audio and everything on a separate track would make some things perhaps. Oh, he snuck past me. There we go. I think we got most of that back in the rally. Oh. But yeah, the thing that I figured out about OBS this past weekend is that I mentioned that I had a rant in me. Okay, I forgot these guys give you a status. Status M, I think that's poison. The thing that I figured out is that OBM, we got another one of those cold dudes. Okay, cool. OBS treats all audio inputs seemingly as stereo devices, no matter what. Oh, hey there, fella. Which, if you have a super basic setup, probably isn't a huge problem, and you might not even notice. Oh, there we go. Bloodstone shards. Heck. Yeah. You might not even notice it, but if you have like an actual audio interface with more than two channels, or even if you have a 2-channel audio interface with two different mono sources on each channel, it's kind of a got anything more to say, buddy? Oop. I thought he had more to say. Oh man, will you two just leave me alone for a second? I am ranting here. I'm ranting. Good lord. Rant. Hi, Jackie. Again. But yeah, it makes it way more complicated to do anything even remotely. Oh, well, bye, friend. Oh, right. Okay, you can drop down there. Interesting. We'll go around, but it's good to remember that there's like a place we can drop down over there. Anybody else? Oh. Well. I couldn't remember when that started. So we got a guy up there with some sort of weaponry, some manner of armament, which I don't think we've. Oh! I didn't think he could see me there. Was that a machine gun? Yeah. Huh. Well, we were warned after all. Okay. Let's see if we can get those echoes back. Oh boy. Oh, you know, we could, well, no, let's not do that just yet. All right, everybody. Yep, I'm back. Ooh. Oh god, these guys are fast. There we go. Let's take this guy out. What? There we go. Ooh, treats. So yeah, I have a 4-channel mixer or interface, which I got specifically because I kind of already figured I was gonna eventually. I mean, this was at the time that I got this, we had already kind of like talked about, or like Emily had already been like expressed interest in coming on as a guest or whatever. So I was like kind of doing a little bit of planning ahead. And I foolishly, oh good, this guy has my, yes, okay. So this is one of those instances where specific enemies picking up your echoes when you die is actually really convenient, because that means I don't have to run all the way around there with that guy shooting me in the head the entire time. Oh, was there another? No, okay. Oh, and there he is. Okay, we're just gonna top off. Wait for that to stop, and then run. Am I going the wrong way? I think so. No, that's where I want to go. Okay. Sorry, I need to concentrate for... Y'all understand, right? This guy's shooting me with a machine gun. I need to concentrate for a second. Is that okay? There we go. Okay. Is this Armored Core? Do I go over here? Okay, so this is where, yes, okay, so I can take that shortcut. Yes. I love, some people in these games get upgrade mats and they're like, oh, it's another upgrade mat. And I've never understood that. Every time I get an upgrade mat in this game, I'm like, hell yeah. I get to upgrade my weapon. Hell yeah. Oh, I fell. Oh, I'm surrounded. All right, yeah, y'all come up here. Oh, fuck off. How are you not dead, Teal? Roll. You know, some people just don't die. And that's a real pain in the ass. Let's kill these crows. Pebble. Yeah, they're really raining mats down on me now. All right, who's in here? Oh boy. I like to keep whatever my like light weapon is out through this whole area, just because it's like there's so many like little twists and turns and stuff, and more blood gems too. Awesome. And so many enemies, and the little ones especially move around so quick that it's like, yeah, I could try to pop them on the head with my hammer or whatever, but like I feel like I generally have more luck staying light and nimble. A bunch of little guys running around. Yep. Oh, I did not think he could get me there. Oh, there we go. Okay. Heal. And heal. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's straight up Jack be nimble, Jack be quick hours out here. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's about enough out of you. Ew. Okay, we gotta thin the herd a little bit here, because I'm not doing so hot. Okay, you. And now you. Oh! Okay, you know what? Buddy, you asked for this. There we go. Okay, so how far do you have to go over here before he can... Okay. This has gotta be far enough, right? Oh, and now I'm cornered. Heal. Attack. There we go. There we go. See, the trick is to know when to bust out the big guns. When you got a couple enemies clumped up like that, you can just whack them. Give them a good old whack. Oh. Oh. God, they blend into the environment. There we go. Ooh. Ooh, boy. Okay. Well, that was stressful. Oh. See that guy? Walking around in the smoke. Let's avoid that for now. Oh boy, it's getting spooky down here. We're climbing all the way down into the crevices. We're down in the crevices. Hey Clem. Is there a shotgun? I mean, there's the blunderbuss, which we've already seen used to great effect by Father Gascoigne. I wonder what could be up here. That looks like a man standing next to a giant machine gun. Well, none of my business. Yeah, let's hop down here. Oh boy. Looks like some manner of foul ritual. Good thing we're all the way up here, safely all the way up here. We don't need to concern ourselves with all that mess down there. Yeah, if he wants to give me a cryptic warning, yep. And then shoot me with a machine gun. You know what? That's none of my problem. And if he kills me, you know what? He won't be the first and he won't be the last, so we can't really hold that against him now, can we? Okay, there's more stuff to do up here, but I don't want to do that right now. Mostly because I have forgotten the... Oh my god, I feel like I think I almost fell just now. I've forgotten like the overall shape of this whole area, and I kind of want to reacclimate. We can always get back up here, or we know how to get back up here. Can I plunging attack somebody? No, I don't think so. Is there anything out here that I missed? I don't think so. Yeah, we're gonna avoid that guy up there. So we have fought Father Gascoigne, who's obviously like a hunter type. If you fall on the game, you fall in real life. Oh, I forgot there's a little balcony here too. Okay, hold on. Is there anything here? No. Okay. Oh, for the love of... Okay, yeah. Scream. Scream. A lot of good it'll do ya. Oof. Oh, I am actually kind of hurt. Oof. Okay, these guys Have my number. Ooh. Okay, I need to stop doing that. There we go. Ooh, I am burning through vials right now. It'd be really helpful if someone dropped some blood vials. Oh, hi, 10. Taxes filed, yeah. I still have to do mine. I always put it off until the last minute. Because I'm not very responsible. I don't know if they can get me through the wall, but I don't want to find out. There we go. Are you... Oh, okay, here we go. We got more little buddies coming through. Oh! Ooh. Oh, I'm pointing the wrong direction. There we go. You gotta play a little crowd control in this part, or else you can get overwhelmed really easily, as you probably have noticed. Oh, slow poisoning. Give me a... Oh, I'm still alive somehow. Holy crap. Oh, and the poison got me. Ooh, okay. Oh, 6,500 echoes. All right. All right. All we got to do is make it all the way back over there. That shouldn't be a problem, right? Ooh. Okay, well, as I was saying, as I was ranting before I got interrupted by 1,000 little goblins, OBS treats every audio input as a stereo device. Every audio device has a stereo device, and it also doesn't really give you a way. You can make a device or treat a device as mono, as a mono source, but that's kind of it in terms of like how you can like manipulate or like use an audio device's channels, which I was not prepared for at all. I'm not like, I mean, my only exposure to like audio production or whatever is like a single class in college. I'm not like an audio production person or anything, but like my like understanding of like how all this stuff worked and like the industry standard or whatever was like pretty much everything. Like if a device has multiple channels, it might default, if it's 2 channels, it might default to a stereo pair, but like basically in any kind of like remotely professional audio software, you should be able to like, you should have a lot of latitude in like how you handle an audio device's output channels or whatever. It seems like that's just not the case at all for OBS, and the reason is really stupid. The reason is, as far as I can tell, that Windows, and it seems like the majority of OBS users are Windows users. Windows has like, you know, kind of archaic or like outdated audio drivers. Oop, I did the same thing. There we go. The default Windows behavior is basically what I just described as OBS's behavior, which is it just treats every audio device as a stereo device, no matter what, basically. And you have to install like custom device drivers to get any other behavior out of anything, it seems like. Now, all of that is fine, you know, or, you know, it's whatever. I don't... If that was, like, the end of the story, that would probably ultimately be, like, fine. The problem is that, because this is the case, basically every manufacturer of, like, you know, audio hardware... Oop. He's getting quick on me. I didn't know this guy could move that way. Okay, well, what are we doing here? There we go. Basically, every manufacturer of audio hardware releases like custom Windows drivers. And what those drivers seem to do is create virtual audio outputs on the computer for virtual stereo audio outputs, essentially, for each channel. And they usually have like some additional piece of software that allows you to customize how those are exposed to the operating system. All of which OBS knows how to, like, you know, out of the box knows how to interpret. The issue is that, the real issue, rather, is that, are they going to follow me down here? This guy is, okay. There we go. The real issue is that, oh, this guy's gonna jump down on me, I think. Yeah, there you go. There we go, okay. The real issue is that, because Windows doesn't understand, you know, more than doesn't understand anything as anything other than a stereo device. Yay! Oh god, I have so many echoes now. What the fuck? The OBS core engineers think of or treat again, what I previously thought was like the industry standard of, like, just, you know, if the system you're on understands multi-channel audio devices, to just support those. Oh, I'm not where I want to be right now. Okay, let's get out of here. Or, okay, let's actually kill this guy. Oh man, god, that is so much poison. Oh, I'm not where I want to be. I'm not where I want to be. Oh! What interface am I using? So currently I have an solid state logic SSL2 Plus, which I think is, okay, cool. Yeah, based on my research, I got it on sale also, which was nice. Based on my research, it kind of fulfilled like what I need for my current setup, and gives me a little bit of breathing room in terms of like possibly like doing different types of stuff with it. Anyway, yeah, the OBS engineering team, like core contributors or whatever, treat like fully understanding like multi-channel devices as like a Mac OS specific feature, which is just such a weird kind of backwards way, in my opinion, to like think of it. Because like I mean, it's like they're treating the Windows defaults as like the universal defaults, and the Mac OS, which is like, again, like kind of the industry standard as far as like how to handle external audio devices, as like some like weird OS specific thing. It's a really frustrating way to kind of like to engineer what is supposed to be like a pretty, you know, I don't know if they think of OBS as like professional grade software, but like people definitely use OBS for professional grade operations. And it's so weird for them to just kind of like be like, oh yeah, the Windows way, that's how we're just gonna do it. That's what we're gonna treat as like the de facto way to do all of this stuff, when the Windows way is like kind of hamstrung by like not being updated in way too long. So all of this is to say, what you have to do on Mac OS. Oh God, don't do it. Okay, ooh, that was close. What you have to do on Mac OS, actually, let me back up. So again, I think most Windows users will never really have to think about most of this. The reason being, they have, you know, custom drivers from their audio device manufacturer that adds all of the channels on their device as virtual audio outputs on their computer, and OBS picks those up, and so they just they'll never have to deal with this, because the very fact that Windows is kind of backwards on this makes it so that they already have like built-in, you know, escape valves for dealing with all this weirdness. Whereas on Mac OS, hardware manufacturers don't create custom drivers for these devices, because the idea is your device already supports all these channels, all these like additional channels and stuff. So like, why would we create a custom driver for you? Mac OS supports this stuff, and they just assume that your software does too. But OBS doesn't understand anything other than stereo audio devices, and so what you have to do is, oh come on, oh that guy, all right, I forgot about that guy this time. So what you have to do is get a whole other piece of software and create and just manually map all of the channels on your device to virtual stereo devices, so that OBS can hear them, basically. And that was all a really, really long way of saying I have almost all of the pieces in place to like have like a second mic. I don't have like a second mic and camera yet, but I have all the like infrastructure in place to set up a second mic and camera and rock and roll. So that'll be exciting. It was much more frustrating than I was anticipating, but you know, that's part of the fun. Oh God, I am yet again not where I want to be. Okay, unlock, roll, run. Oh, how are you not dead? There we go. Ooh. Okay, heal. Oh, no. Back, heal. Slow poisoned, okay. Okay. There's one behind me, there we go. Okay, heal. Okay. Ooh. Heal. Okay, I want... There we go. Oh boy. Goodness gracious. It's surprising OBS is huge. I think all of this is basically because I think the majority of the OBS user base is Windows users, and kind of like I described, Windows users probably, I don't think, ever really have to deal with most of what I described, just by merit purely of most hardware manufacturers releasing those custom drivers that kind of let you do whatever the hell you want to do. It's just surprising because like the very little exposure I've had to like any kind of like DAW, like digital audio workstation stuff, or oh nope, I'm slow poisoned again. Okay. Like even Audacity, just to use another open source example, like Audacity does all this stuff. Audacity is another open source piece of software, multi-platform. So I don't know, it just feels like kind of surprising. All right, guys. Okay, well, that was a lot of work. Holy smokes, and look at that. What do we think that is? Looks kind of like a cleric beast, right? Or at least the size of a cleric beast. Something happened to this guy. I don't know. In my experience so far, streaming related platforms seem to heavily favor Windows and assume that's what you're running. Yep. Yeah, that definitely, I was a little surprised by that coming into it because like, I mean, a lot of like creative stuff kind of is oriented around, oh, what do we got here? Ritual blood. Okay. Kind of oriented around Mac OS usage, or, you know, has been for a long time historically. But it definitely, yeah, you're definitely right. That's something that I've noticed as well. I mean, in a lot of like setup or like tips and tricks stuff, you'll notice people are using Windows. There are maybe this is just partly you know, a false assumption on my part, because there are also a lot of audio plugins that are Windows exclusive as well that I've noticed. You know, I've dipped my toe into what is it, VS something plugins. Yeah, Windows gets most of that. Yeah, and there are VSTs. Yeah, there are some plugins that, some free plugins that have caught my eye and like look really cool. And then there are some really like impressive like demos of on YouTube. And, you know, you look them up and what do you know? It's Windows only. And it's just like, man, that kind of sucks. So can I ask what OS X virtual output solution you went with? Yeah, so I'm using currently Loopback by Rogue Amoeba or something like that. It was like recommended in a few different places on like oh, where did I see that? I think it was like on the Twitch. No, OBS. I need to finally create after all these years, after however many years, over a decade of avoiding creating a Reddit account, I need to create a Reddit account and just like, there's so many good like tips and stuff for OBS and Twitch on Reddit that I just need to start following those subreddits. But on the OBS subreddit, a few different people recommended. There were a few different recommendations, but like the one that most people kind of gravitated on was, I think it was Rogue Amoeba, but the application name is Loopback. Pretty straightforward. I will note, if you want to check it out, this is by far the most disappointing part about Loopback. The actual application experience is really nice. They offer a 14-day free trial. So I was like, okay, this is, and I was setting this up this past weekend. I was like, okay, cool. I'll download this, set it up, and try it out for the Monday stream and see how it works. It's a 14-day free trial, but in addition to limiting the amount of time you can use it, they also, if you're on a free trial, will insert noise into any audio stream that is passed through the application. So every 5 seconds or so, you'll get like a weird little blip in your audio. And it's just like, you already limited me to 14 days. Do you really gotta like is it that important to you that in that 14-day window, I don't try this out in an actual stream or something? Come on, guys. Like, I'm already looking seriously at your application. You don't have to, you know, it's not that. How crucial is it that you get this money out of me right this second? So that was quite annoying in my opinion. Personally, I wouldn't treat a potential customer that way, but that's just me. Yeah, that shit sucks. Yeah. Yeah, and this was so I had already like set everything up and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. I'm going to try this out tomorrow. And then they hit you. It's not immediate. They wait for you to set something up in the application and then they hit you with, oh, by the way, we're going to start putting noise in your audio streams. Really? Oh God, that's so stupid. Like, I'm a potential customer. Like, I'm just trying it out. Like, give me 5 seconds to figure out if I want to pay you. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I am not going to spend 2 hours trying to make this jump, but I do want to try this once. Okay, so where do I want to? It's like right at the end here. Okay. So this is one of the many very stupid platforming puzzles, or not puzzles, but challenges in Souls games. Okay, I haven't actually done a whole lot of jumping. Let me just make sure okay, there we go. So to get this item at the end of this little platform over here, you have to sprint to this point, and then you have to make a 90-degree turn and then jump. So the one I use inserts a voice saying test version every 5 seconds. What? These people are out of their minds. Okay, let's see if I can do it. Oh, first try. Oh, God. Oh, man. Man, I'm so good at these games. It's wild. It's fucking wild. I feel like I can't be alone in this. I want to actually use a piece of software in a real situation if I'm gonna like commit to putting money towards it, and I don't begrudge anyone like, you know, getting paid for the work they do, obviously, but like like the 14-day free trial already covers your ass in terms of getting paid. Like, I'm not gonna build a whole career in the span of 14 days. Like, give me a break. And it'll, you know what, if I get to the end of that 14 days and maybe I've used your software in a real situation a couple times and I decide that it's not for me, like, what's the alternative situation here? Is it like you get me to pay for a license? You get me to pay for a license, like, just so I can try out the software in a real situation, and then, you know, I try it out a couple times and I realize, oh, you know what, it doesn't have, or like, you know, this part of the application, or, you know, this, ooh, all right, spooky, or, you know, it doesn't have this, or this thing it does isn't quite right. I'm gonna have to try something else. Like, yeah, you got the money out of me for that one license, but, you know, especially in a professional environment with, like, audio folks or whatever, I feel like you got to assume that, like, you know, people talk or whatever, you know? If it's anything like software engineers, people talk. And they're going to, you know, you're going to have people be like, oh, yeah, they make you pay to do anything real, and it doesn't have like this and this and this important thing. Don't even bother. Don't even try it. And you're gonna have people literally not even try to use your shit because you made someone pay money before they were ready to commit, and now they have nothing good to say about your shit. So I sincerely think that strategy is basically just hoping you'll be frustrated enough to pay for it. Yeah, I mean, that has to be the thought, because, like, if you genuinely believe in your product and think that it's worth paying the sticker price, you would just want people, you would want to get it in people's hands, get them to install it, you know, get them to use it, and once they use it, they'll want to pay for it. The only reason to, like, make them pay for it before they've actually used it is if you're like so concerned that they won't actually think it's valuable that you think they'll just uninstall it if they actually give it a real shot. Is there another? Yeah. Oh, little guy, little man, little booger man. So these little booger men are the silver crystal lizards, what are they called? Crystal lizards? It's not silver crystal lizards. The crystal lizards of this game. Anyway, sorry for ranting so much about OBS and all that crap, but that's just what I'm thinking about. I spent a long time working on some audio stuff. The other audio thing that I'm working on is I'm still hearing oh boy, okay. I'm still hearing some intermittent like crackling. Oh, he's coming up behind me. He's coming up. Oh, I'm leaving. Bye. I'm leaving. Sorry. I took a wrong turn. I don't belong here. Okay. Nice to meet you. Oh. Okay. Oh, your brother's coming. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, he's got me. Yeah, I felt that one coming. Oh, no. Heal. Oh, boy. Okay. Oof. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, yep. There we go. Okay. Whew. Those dogs. Those big old doggos. Yeah, I gotta get the hell out of here and spend some echoes. I should have just Bold Hunters marked the hell out of there. I think I can get back. Yeah, I'm still getting some intermittent. I don't, for whatever reason, it's not as bad with Bloodborne. Big heckin' pupperinos, yep. For whatever reason, it's not as bad with Bloodborne as it is with Chia. For whatever reason, it's way worse. I couldn't possibly explain why. I shouldn't be cocky and just run past these guys. I think at least part of the problem might be an outdated firmware on my capture card. But just to go back to what we were saying about how the streaming standard is Windows, apparently, you literally cannot upgrade the firmware on Elgato's capture cards on anything but Windows. So I have an old Windows laptop somewhere that I need to haul out just so I can update the firmware on my capture card, which ought to be fun. Yeah, I can get back. I just gotta... It'll be... I don't know if y'all... I didn't really call it out, but I opened up a shortcut, so it shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. And what I should really be doing with this guy down here is I think I can sneak up on him. Oh, nope, I can't. Thank you, sir. Ugh, don't you even think about it. Okay, will you stop whatever it is you're doing right now? There we go. Thank you. Is there another man over here? Yeah, come over here. Come on. I'm gonna squish you. I'm gonna squish you. You're squished. Watch me like fall off a ledge or something stupid now. Gotcha. All right, let's try to draw a couple of these guys off out here. I don't want to, because I'm drawing a couple stragglers down the stairs with me, and I don't really love that. There we go. Yeah, you. Okay. That ought to be enough. Okay, let's get our Tuchus over here. And descend ladder. Bye! Haha, sucker. Okay, whew. Okay. Alright, which one of you scrawny little bastards has my echoes? You! Perfect. Well, that worked out alright. Well, You know, now that I have 19,000 echoes on me, now I think it's time we go back to the dream. Where are my old hunter's marks? Oh boy. Yeah, the crackling is either it's some combination of out-of-date firmware on the card, or possibly the cables that I'm using. Unclear what the culprit is right now, but I gotta figure that one out. All right, 16 bloodstone shards, lovely. Upgrade. And you know what? I'll take 2. Thank you. Let's see what we got on the bloodstone. Or the blood gem front. Okay. Okay, we got a whole mess. Ooh, yes. Blunt attack. Ooh. So blunt attack up will only increase our transformed weapon damage. Physical attack up will increase both. Yeah, so I'll stick with that for now, but that's... And then we do not have... So you have different types of blood gems. You have your radiant, or whatever they're called. What are the... Yeah, radial blood gems. Then you have your triangles. And then you have... there are squishy blood gems that can go in any slot. I forget what they're actually called. But the logic is that they're squishy, so you can put them wherever you want. Should I upgrade? Can I upgrade my pistol? I could. 3 blood. You know what? We're getting bloodstone shards at a pace now that I think we can afford this. And that gives us a slot here too. Blood tinge. Sure, why not? Why not? Okay. Great. And we still have 18k. Lovely. Blunt attack, yeah. You got to be very careful, my friends, with that blunt attack, if you know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're doing a lot better on blood vials than I thought we were. Good. You got to be very careful. Do not let that blunt attack get on top of you.
Welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me stand close.
Oh yeah, 4 levels. Ooh, and almost 5. Yeah, we could pop some cold blood. Take a little sip of cold blood and get a 5th level in. Cool. Oh yeah. See, we've increased our scaling, I think, at this point now enough that these strength levels are giving me 3 damage a pop instead of just 2. Ooh. The siren call of damage. It's hard to resist, even though I probably could use a little bit more endurance. Let's put 4 levels in strength and 1. We'll put that 5th level, so I'm gonna need like 350. Yeah. Getting lots of nothing like waltzing into the dream with multiple levels worth of echoes. Multiple levels worth of echoes that you almost lost multiple times.
Good hunt. May
Strutting into the dream with a bucket load of echoes. Okay, I think this is all I should need.
welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me.
Yep, there we go. Okay. After this, we gotta put a couple more levels into endurance. I feel, just to get that up.
Farewell, good heart. May.
But I do love damage. Okay. Is there anything else we gotta do here? Oh, you know what we could do? Oh. I really thought you could get a little bit of dialogue out of him here. I guess not, or maybe you have to come back to him later or something. Give accessories to messengers and they will obediently adorn them. So this is what we just picked up in that secret, not secret, but like by making that jump. So let's see what that looks like. They're wearing little bloody bandages. Isn't that adorable? No, it's not. But we're gonna leave them like that for now. In the big boy season Waypoint streams, Danielle Riendo, it is adorable. Okay, well. I need to put cutie humph in my 7TV emotes, so we can do that in here. Ooh, did my bit rate bottomed out like bad a minute ago? Okay, or not a minute, about 10 minutes ago. Weird. Okay. Okay, maybe I need to be keeping an eye on that. Let's go back to old Yharnam. In the Big Boy Season Waypoint streams, Danielle Riendo incorrectly asserted that the item on that platform was top hats, cute little top hats for the messengers. And Natalie Watson spent a good 2 hours, I want to say, perhaps more, struggling to make that jump, which I did make look much easier than it actually is. I've done that several times already, so I think I still have like some muscle memory from the last, however many times I've actually done it. It's not an easy jump. And every time you mess it up, you take a bunch of damage, because you probably, if you don't fall completely off, you have to jump down. Oop. Yeah, that's what I thought. you have to jump down, and there's no way to jump down from there without taking at least a little bit of damage. So it's not something that you can repeat indefinitely. You have, if you want to keep doing it over and over again, you have to heal yourself over and over again. And man, she with Danielle's promise of top hats, she threw herself into that challenge with abandon, only to realize after finally succeeding that they were not top hats. They were grotesque, bloody bandages. Which was a revelation that was not received well, I would say, on the amongst the participants of that stream. But obviously, you know, pretty funny to watch as an observer. Oh. Okay. And around. Okay, making... Ooh. Oh! And heal. And antidote. Okay. Alright. Ouch. Thank you for giving me a moment to collect myself. Enemy. Okay, 2 more antidotes. Great. Let's just run for it. Hello, Marshall. Okay. I'm doing well. Making my way through Old Yharnam. Slowly but surely. Okay. Let's see if we have better luck against these doggos this time. Where's the other one? Yeah. Ooh, nope. Alright, come on. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Tight. Okay, just gotta not get bit for a second. There we go. All right. Okay, there we go. More bloodstone shards. Right on. I am from Chicago. Where are you from? Oh boy, if I remember correctly, we got a couple more beasties around here. Let's see what we got. Oop. Beast blood pellet. Oh, okay. Very funny. Very funny. Okay. Oh! Heal. Back. Man, okay, I need to be dodging past. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they are just raining upgrade mats on me at this point. Oop. Okay. Yeah, I thought there were more of these guys around here. Oop. There we go. Yeah, those weapon upgrades are really coming in handy. I feel like I'm making much quicker work of those guys. More antidote, perfect. Oh, okay, all right. Okay, that's quite enough. Wolf. Yeah, the serrated weapons, like the saw cleaver, have a bonus, have bonus damage against the beast type enemies. So most of the enemies we fought up until this point in the game, I think would qualify as beasts, but definitely the wolf boys. Yep, classic. But yeah, we've upgraded the Kirk Hammer to the point where it's doing pretty good damage. There we go. Okay, that's what I was looking for, I think. Forget what's up here. Is anything up here? Item. Not many, Marshall, not many people who play Bloodborne, really? Maybe not on Twitch. I suppose that's probably true, actually. I mean, it's not like Bloodborne's like an ancient game, but I feel like there's still, you know, I mean, I guess, you know, not to spoil anything, but like we might run into some invaders at some point, and I guess we'll find out maybe together how many people still play this game. I'm pretty sure that, you know, maybe the PvP scene, I think, is still alive and well. I consider myself okay at this game. I do not consider myself very good at the PvP aspects, and so I am mentally and emotionally preparing myself to get my ass kicked when we get to those portions of the game. Costa Rica, awesome. I've never been. And then, yes, here we are. Okay. All right, you little booger. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. Okay, more upgrade mats. Okay, now we can, all right, how do I, yeah, you have to go all the way. Lots more precarious platforming to do here. Oh, right, okay, there's some fellas over here. Let's smash this guy. You've got a, yeah, he's got a buddy. He's got a buddy. Ugh. That poison. My current outfit must not give me very much poison. Under storage, cool. Yeah, my current outfit must not give me very much poison resist, because I feel like I'm racking up poison status really fast, much faster than I thought I would. Okay, now we go... Is it down here? That looks... Oh yeah, it is. It totally is. Okay. Okay, ouch. Okay, so yeah. The long and short of it is, this is a kind of like roundabout shortcut all the way back to that old Yharnam lamp that we've been going back and forth between. So now we have a shortcut past all the craziness of the level above us. We can come straight back down here. Yeah, the reason I'm playing it, playing this game or streaming this game specifically is because I have some friends who like, I have a group of friends, some of whom have played this game and love it, much like myself, and some of whom, you know, either they don't have a PlayStation or, you know, they're just not into Souls games, but like, you know, are interested in like in the like overall aesthetic or whatever of this game, and like every time the rest of my friends like reference this game, they're intrigued, but you know, for any number of reasons, just haven't gotten around to, or you know, maybe even don't want to play it themselves. And so I started streaming this game basically for them, so that they have a way to like, yeah, Hilda Saw Sawyer is friends, so that they have a way to kind of like experience it in a way that it, you know, they don't have to buy a whole new console or whatever and, you know, play a game, you know, just for this one game, maybe even they can watch along with me and we can hang out. Oh, I thought there was maybe, oh, item. I thought there was another branch to this road over here. I guess not, maybe. Or maybe it's, I think I turned myself around because, because I went down that alley. Okay. All right, buddy. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna get me. Oh, and passed. There we go. Ooh, okay. The red eye ones, I think, are stronger, if I remember correctly. Though, you know what? The world does need good friends like Hilda. I'm lucky to have them. Ooh. What are the chances? What are the chances this is going to be a boss fight, do you think? Just based on what we're seeing right here. What do we think? Alfred. I probably won't do too much summoning in this game. I don't know. Do any of the NPC quests require you to do summoning? I know that that is a thing in other some other Souls games. I don't think that's the case here, but I maybe I could be wrong. I could be forgetting something. Twitch emotes. Yeah, I put a ton of at Tin's suggestion. I basically copied like almost all of Tin's emotes from her channel. Probably not all of them, I don't think. A good chunk of them though, just to get some defaults in there. So if you install Tin's recommended Twitch emote, what do you call it, extension 7TV, you should be able to access those in the chat. I mostly did that for Clem and Tin because they're both emote freaks. I think I am going to, I mean, spoiler alert, we're coming up on a boss. So I'm going to go back and spend some echoes real quick. Before we see what kind of mess we're in here. Where was that? Where did I? No, this is just the balcony. Yeah, this gotta be another level up, right? Here we go. Okay. This area always turns me around. I don't know what it is about it. So the verticality 7TV is the extension. I think it combines some other extent. I'm not huge. Personally, I don't really use Twitch emotes that often, just because I feel like I don't. I feel like they all have like secret meanings to people who are like super into. I mean, it's not even people who are like. There's like a whole other level of like Twitch user who gets that stuff to a greater degree than I do, and they all have like secret meanings that I don't understand, which is why I hesitate to use them sometimes, because I don't want to accidentally say something that I don't understand what I've just said. But yeah, they're there if you want to use them. Clam. Okay, actually, what time? How long have we been going? Okay, we're good. Yeah, in case I haven't made this clear, like this whole area that we're in right now is like technically an optional area. There's no like required bosses or anything like that. I think if you want to do Chalice Dungeon stuff, I think you might have to do this area, but I think that's the only way in which this area is like, you know, quote unquote required. Okay. What do we have?
What is it? Very well. Let me stand close.
I think we have
Now
a
shut your eye.
couple levels worth. Yep, all of Old Yharnam. So yeah, basically everything we've done this episode has been completely optional. Okay, what'd I say? Endurance, yeah. And let's see if we have another 1,000 worth of cold blood.
Farewell, may.
There's a lot of... most of these games have like a fair bit of optional content just in the main game. Let's try Cold Blood 3. Perfect. But yeah, Bloodborne has an absolutely bonkers amount of optional stuff. I mean, just to you know, rattle off a couple more, like one more big optional thing that we've done so far is the Cleric Beast. You don't have to fight the Cleric Beast. To get to, like, Cleric Beast doesn't open Father Gascoigne. You can completely avoid the Cleric Beast if you want and just go straight through Central Yharnam to Father Gascoigne and go straight into, fight him first, go straight into Cathedral Ward. Because like Cleric Beast is just at the end of a dead end. If you like think back about it, because the Great Bridge is like locked or whatever. So it's like, yeah, Bloodborne is packed with optional stuff. I think I think most people probably do fight Cleric Beast because it's you know, way closer to the lantern in that area. And it's definitely worth fighting the Cleric Beast just because it gives you more stuff in the store. It gives you good practice against, practice playing the game early on. I think Father Gascoigne is a much worse first boss experience, or at least a much more challenging one, to be more generous, I guess. But if you wanted to and you knew where you were going, probably you could just go straight to Father Gascoigne and not mess around with the Cleric Beast at all. All right. Let's go see who's at the bottom of this big chasm or whatever. Actually, hold on. Before we even do that, let me actually look at my poison resist. Okay, yeah. Foreign Garb actually has good slow poison resist, but lower rapid. We haven't seen any rapid. Yeah, let's just equip everything with the best. Slow poison resist. I think I've said this before, but yeah, there we go. All of the armors in this game are like pretty well like balanced out or whatever. There's not like any clearly like superior in terms of like stats or whatever armors. So a lot of the time it's just best to, if there's a particular status or damage type that's prevalent in an area, just kind of equip that armor, whatever, or like, you know, whatever has the best of that particular resistance or whatever. And you know, other than that, it's just, you know, fashion souls all the way down. Oh, where am I? Here we go. Oh wait, isn't there a... Oh, I guess he's... Where are you? There you are. This stupid top hat. Oh, come on. I snuck up on you. Not fair. That specter spooked me for a second. Oh. Alright, come on, buddy. We both know how this is gonna end. There we go. Yeah, wait until you... I don't remember where you get the messenger top hats. Oh, wait, yes I do. We got a little ways to go. Oh my god, stop yelling. That guy who screams, I'm gonna go kill him just because I don't like him. Stop yelling. Okay, finally some peace and quiet. Man, just on the trip here, racked up 2,000 echoes. All right, let's see what this little chapel is all about. Actually, hold on. Before we go in there, I feel like you can... Let's see if I can orient us in the geography here. I think that is the bridge, like directly above us that I'm looking at right now. I think that is the bridge to the aqueduct where you fight Father Gascoigne, if memory serves. I think that's the... just to orient us in the geography of Yharnam. All right, well, okay. Sure. Blood-starved beast. Interesting. Oh. There you are. He's a quick boy. Oh god, the way he moves is so disgusting. I mean, in addition to everything else about him, all of which is so disgusting. Oh, come on, all those were misses? Get out of that corner. Get your disgusting ass over here, come on. Stamina. Ooh, got me. All right, come on. Come on. Oh god, he lunges so far. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to be here. You're gross. I don't like you. Oh. Ooh. Settle down. Oh, I don't want to be here. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Oh, what you doing? What you doing, friend? Okay, come out of the wall. His big head flaps make it kind of hard to read him sometimes. Oh, get out of the wall. There we go. Oop. Also that big lunge, I'm not a fan. Ooh, oh, okay. He turned around halfway through that. Spooked me. Get out of the wall. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. He's angry, folks. He's angry. Get out of the wall. Oh, all right, heal. Oh, don't you do it. Okay. He loves being in the wall. Ooh. I gotta keep a better eye on him. Oh, yep. Slow poisoning. That's what I gotta keep an eye on. Oh, ooh, that was that was very close. I don't know if you could tell. I almost got hammered. Yeah, come on, get over here. Ooh. There we go. That's what we like to see. That's what we like to see. Thumaru Chalice. Huh. Wonder what that is. That was indeed a first try, yeah. Whew. Yes, it was. I think we got a secret little treat back here, yeah. That felt good. Okay, what do we got? What do we got going on here? Okay, all right. Recurring motif that I haven't drawn a lot of attention to so far, but that you may have noticed independently is lots of covered eyes. You'll see that all over the place. Wonder what that could be about. Let's pop open our old inventory here and just take a gander at this Thumaru Chalice here. We got Ritual Chalice found in the Church of the Good Chalice. Must be this church. Using a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Let the chalice reveal the tomb of the gods. Let blood be the hunter's nourishment. And let ye partake in communion. All right, yeah. We've heard it all before. Haven't we? Notice, yeah. I'm assuming you're noticing all this stuff and are just too polite to say that none of my commentary is of any value to you.
Welcome home, good hunter. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me stand close. Now.
Do I need more endurance? I was feeling. Well, here's the thing. I guess I used the light version of the weapon through most of that fight. I'm still getting 3 damage off these strength points. Let's pop another one in endurance. I'd like to get a endurance up to maybe 18, 20, somewhere in there. Just because I feel like in some of those mob fights against a bunch of enemies, I was running low on stamina a little too easily.
Farewell, good
All
hunter.
right.
May you find your worth in the waking world.
Will do, doll. Okay. So we cleared out what time we got here? 20 to 9. Let's go back to, is this where I want to go? Yes. Let's go back to old Yharnam. Because old hunter stuff. Yeah, I will be doing old hunter stuff for sure. I don't remember Society of the Chalice Dungeons where yeah, I think we all wish the Chalice Dungeons were a little bit more engaging, I guess. That's the one. So the one thing that I'm not sure I will do is Chalice Dungeon stuff. I'm tempted to, just because they are so important to the lore. But they're also not. I've never played them myself, but I've seen gameplay footage of them, and they just don't look very engaging. So maybe we'll do like one. I don't know, but yeah, like I said, once you've seen one, I feel like maybe you haven't seen them all, but like you've seen, there's not a whole lot to them, is there? It's like pretty cookie cutter level layouts, and then area the best part of them seems to be the area bosses, some of which are actually pretty cool, and a lot of which aren't anywhere else in the game. So I kind of wish you could just do the area bosses down there and kind of screw the rest, but I don't think that's an option, so. I played a decent way into the Chalice Dungeons, and it's tedious as fuck. Yeah, I think that's, yep. That's the consensus on that, I think. Unfortunately. Cool bosses scattered without, yeah. Yeah, and I think, like, I mean, there's, yeah. I mean, there's some critical lore stuff, that, like, you kind of only really get, in the form of bosses down there. I mean, I have one, the Bloodborne veterans in the chat probably know the one in particular that I'm thinking of. And I don't really know how to include that in this series without I mean, never in a million years would I get far enough into them to actually get to the boss that I'm thinking of in particular. But I do want to, I mean, I want some version of that to be included. I have no idea how to work that part of that into this series. Okay, so the reason I wanted to come back down here is we have this guy, this hunter, walking around. What do we think about this fella? I can lock on, so we already know he's hostile. Ooh. And he's shooting. Let's see if I can smash him. Now, against hunter-type enemies, those big, heavy R2 attacks are legitimately kind of dangerous to attempt. Just because, oh, they can parry you, and they will parry you. Love that one, 3-hit combo. Never gonna get tired of that. Okay, I got to heal right now. Right now. There we go. And back. And 1, 2, back. Ooh, he's got me cornered. He has got me cornered. Heal. Oh, I'm in the danger zone. There we go. Bone rush, yeah. Yep, so we've already fought Father Gascoigne, right? A hunter. That's kind of our introduction to the idea that there are hostile hunters out in the world. And down here in old Yharnam, we're encountering, we have, I don't know if it's totally clear, but that guy up there is what you might call a former hunter. And now we're encountering just like hostile hunters out in the world. Hunters don't trust each other. Yeah, we in the lore, as you may recall, we've already kind of encountered the idea that there are like rival hunter factions. And so that's kind of them teasing the idea that if you meet hunters out in the world, they might not be your friends. We have met one hunter who has been our friend, Eileen the Crow. But we're finding out that more often than not, other hunters are foes, not friends. Okay, I'm doing good. I thought I was getting low on battery, but I think we're good. I should have plugged my computer in before doing this. Ooh. Back. Run. Okay. What? How did he shoot me from over? Oh, this guy. I'm honestly surprised and delighted that I got this hunter down here on the first try, because historically I'm not that great at fighting the other hunters. And how on earth is he targeting me right there? Okay, so over here I think is the safe zone. Were there not two more guys? Oh on. This guy's driving me nuts. Heal. There it is. Oh. Oh, that was a close one, my friends. Okay, can I get this item? There we go. This goddamn crow is going to be the death of me. Let's just top off. Okay, all right. Let's run over here. Could you? Oh my god. Oh god, okay. Now there is there not something? Yeah, here we go. This is what I want right here, right? Or is it actually? Hold on. There is something else to get over here, is there not? If I just drop straight down here? Oh my god, well I'm going to. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah. Rip. F's in the chat. Well, at least we don't have to deal with that other hunter this time. So, rival hunters are some of the handful of non-respawning enemies in this game. So if you kill one, you don't have to deal with it again. Which is really nice, because they are tough. They are very tough. Now, far and away, some of the most mobile enemies in the game, which is very challenging. Fully charged R2 with the hammer there. Come on. Oh, there he is. Christ. Oh, where did you come from? There we go. The other visitors? Okay. Okay, let's run. There we go. Okay. Now, okay. Top off. Yeah, so I want to go right down here, I think. Right? Yes, okay, this is where I want to be. Okay. Almost got me. Man, the big ones are honestly a lot quicker on their feet than I remember them being. Oh god, there are also a lot more guys in here than I remember there being. Ooh, okay. Oh boy. Blood vials, yay. Alright, what else we got in here? We got this treasure chest. Blood gem. Always welcome to pick up a new blood gem. Oh. Rifle spear, hold on. Yeah. Rifle spear. A trick weapon crafted by the workshop heretics, the powder kegs. A prototype weapon serving as a simple firearm and spear, possibly created in imitation of a lost Canehurst weapon. Never heard of Canehurst? Interesting. Lacks any notable functions, saving that it is the only trick weapon with an attached gun. Huh, Canehurst, you say, yeah. Tell me more. The red moon hangs low, and beasts rule the streets. Are we left no other choice than to burn it all to cinders? Interesting. Charred hunter garb. Let's take a quick gander at the Charred hunter garb lore. One of the staple articles of hunter attire fashioned at the workshop. A product of the scourge of the beasts that once plagued old Yharnam and culminated in the town's fiery cleansing. The cape's dampness makes it highly resistant to fire. Wearers of this attire hunted down victims of the scourge who survived the raging flames and stench of singed blood. Interesting. One more item that we should read the description of while we're you know, neck deep in old Yharnam. Antidote. So we've been picking up these antidotes, which are, you know, curative items for the slow poisoning that I've been getting throughout here. Small medicinal tablets that counteract poison, used to treat ashen blood, the baffling sickness that ravaged old Yharnam long ago. These tablets only provided short-term relief. The ashen blood ailment eventually triggered the spread of the beastly scourge. Aw, Soy, you have ashen blood? Aw. I'm so sorry to hear that. Alright. Get over here, little bastard. Alright. I think that is the last thing we needed to do over here in old Yharnam, for the time being, that is. You might have noticed, oh god, sorry, let me just take care of this interloper. You might have noticed I'm leaving that guy on the tower alone for now. That's because we will be returning here briefly, much later, and we can maybe talk to that guy and get a little bit more backstory on what his whole deal is. So we'll circle back on him, you know, a few episodes down the line. Let me check the time. Yeah, it's almost, oh, perfect. Okay, so we wrapped on Old Yharnam right on time. I'll just run back to the lantern. Oh, this was silly. I should have just taken a hunter's mark on. Also, I definitely didn't. There's a ladder. Well, the ladder's kind of hard to take if I'm shooting it, so maybe this was the right thing to do. Nope, turns out these little beasties are no match for the nimble hunter. You gotta stay light on your feet. All right, let's return to the hunter's dream. Yep. Turns out, Bloodborne rules. Heard it here first, folks. All right, we got maybe. No, we need. How many echoes do we need for another level?
Home. What is it you desire? Very well. Let me.
2,000. We definitely have that in Cold Blood. Maybe we'll start next episode with a little bit of leveling, and then we will be back in the Cathedral Ward. The Joyous Hunter. Back in the Cathedral Ward to figure out, you know, I mean, some weird. We saw some weird stuff. Some weird stuff happened last time we were up there. So maybe we'll get to the bottom of some of that. Who knows? Who could say? Let me cut over to. There we go. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. If there's ever any, I feel like I'm reading the item descriptions and talking about the stuff that I feel like is most, you know, pertinent at any given stage. But if there's ever anything you want me to like, we can do, you know, a little aside or like pull up an item description. If you see me pick up something that sounds interesting, you can shout that out in chat, and I'll try to keep an eye on that. But yeah, hopefully, I think I said this last time as well. Hopefully, we're getting to the point in the game where maybe you can start like, you know, piecing some of the lore together slowly. We still have so much more game to get to. I think Clem asked earlier if I'm going to do Old Hunters. I definitely will be doing Old Hunters. Recording got cut off there. But what I was saying was, we'll definitely be doing like all the main game optional stuff, save for, again, like I was saying earlier, I don't know how I'll work in the Chalice Dungeon stuff. I already mentioned this, but I kind of want to work in some of that, but I don't know what format that'll be in. All the non-Chalice Dungeon main game optional stuff in addition to Old Hunters. I mentioned this in the beginning of the first episode. At some point I want to take an aside into the comics and the art book, the official art book. I still don't know if that'll be a recording that just ends up on YouTube, or if that'll be an actual stream. But I'll let you know before I do that, what that's going to look like. And that might be where I touch on some of the Chalice Dungeon lore, because that conversation kind of opens the door for more stuff that's beyond, you know, strictly the scope of this playthrough. So that might be where I talk about some of that stuff. But thanks everyone for coming out. It's been so much fun yet again. I'll be back next Monday for another episode of Mensis Mondays, playing Bloodborne as always. And that'll be it for tonight. Thanks.